Jamaica's Kevona Davis showing signs of great things to come, heading to 200-meter finals. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is about once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your comments after this sports analysis where we take a look at and break down the races. Then we look at your comments. So stay until the end. You just might hear from yourself. So, when you're ready? Yeah, good to go. Jamaica's Kevona Davis continues to show signs of great things to come as she places second in Heat 3 of the women's 200 meters semifinals, heading to the finals in a race that was very stacked, including one of the favorites, Abby Steiner. Kevona Davis held her own and seemed hell-bent on a mission, heading into the finals with the fourth fastest time overall. The former Edwin Allen and Issa Boys and Girls track star enters the finals not with the fourth fastest time, but with the fifth fastest time of 22.38. Now, I must concede that with people like Abby Steiner, Favor Ofili, and Kennedy Fannell ahead of her, she is going to have some work to do. But we here at Peter Lloyd World believe that she continues to demonstrate greatness to come. There is an obvious flaw in the way that this young lady runs. And we are going to take a few minutes to look back at a crucial point in the race to see what we are talking about. She always comes from behind. Just watch. Now, as her coaches continue to work towards fixing the first half of her races, we saw the same thing with the 100 meters. She tends to get going very late in the race. Now, imagine if we can get her out of those blocks faster and have her make her move in coming off that 100-meter curve and not when they are about 160 meters in. She would become unbeatable. And I am seeing, as I watch her evolve and get faster and stronger and more confident, that she is getting back to but will surpass her previous form, her high school form. She is going to be one to watch, and that's why I keep saying, and I said in the introduction, she's showing signs of great things to come. Here she is in the West prelims for the NCAA. This is how she got to the semifinals, running a great race over the 200 meters. Now, this 22.98, of course, is a pedestrian time, but clearly she was just doing enough to get through. And it just might be that what's happening is her coaches have told her, just do enough to get through, because I have a feeling that she may surprise us in the finals. She's been running some very solid times. Of course, you all know that she ran that 10.95 at the Big 12. She's just been doing really well, and she's been doubling at all of these meets. So it could be that she's just conserving. She ran the 100 meters She's running the 200 meters, and it's a many series of rounds for them to get to the finals. So maybe she's just conserving. So this 22.98, although not at the greatest time, the win was very convincing. The way she won was very convincing and solid, and she's beginning to look. I just have a feeling, people. The numbers seem to imply to me that she can go much faster. Here she is running. I think it was 22.48. Apologies, this was actually 22.49. This was in the quarterfinal 2 to advance. Now, clearly, there's speed there. If you're running a 10.95, it means that there's speed in the legs. And it, as I said earlier, it could simply be that her coaches have said to her, you have a lot of rounds to do to get here. You have to go through the West prelims, then you come here, you have to run the semifinals. Yeah, there is a lot of rounds. And of course, she's used to this, but she's now at a whole different level. It's obvious to me. Her confidence is back. She's running faster times. She's looking much, much more relaxed in the shoulders. She's not as tense. She's not listing to the left like she used to do coming off that curve. So everything has improved. So it could simply be that her team has told her, look, conserve, conserve, conserve. You don't need to make a statement like a Abby Steiner or a Feely or any of these other people. Just conserve, conserve, conserve. Now the clear favorite going in is actually the young lady from Nigeria, Feely. She's, to me, the clear favorite. Then there's Abby Steiner. But what I'm trying to say to you is I believe Kevona Davis is going to surprise us and is going to run a much, much faster time. If she gets the start that we saw her get in the quarterfinals, if she gets a solid start, she got a poor start in that semifinals. If she gets a proper start and gets going, maybe 120 meters in and is able to sustain, she could be in the medals in the finals. Of course, this is just, my 2 cents. So I do see signs of greatness. I think we all do. We see her at times improving. The way she's running is improving. Her confidence is clearly back. Everything is coming together in the perfect storm. So let's see what happens in the finals a little later. Let's see if she's able to put all these ingredients together and come up with a medal. Okay? I'm not going to tell you here that she's going to win, but I believe she can medal if she puts all the ingredients together. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. So let's take a look at some of your comments from a previous video we did on Kevona Davis. King Donovan Robbins wrote, Kevona seems more comfortable in the 200 where she has time to build up the top end and catch the field. Shericka Jackson is the same way. She had to work on her start to be more explosive, but she's young and will develop as time goes on. But she made both finals, which only the top girls were able to do, so that says a lot about her talent. I agree to Donovan Robinson. I agree to you 100%. Dorel Baker wrote, I don't believe she will win the finals by any means, even though she has the potential to beat the entire field. She seems to choke when it comes to big meets. She just doesn't possess that killer instinct, bad start aside. I don't know if I agree with that, because if she didn't possess that killer instinct, how could she have laid down so many national junior record times and champs record times in Jamaica? That doesn't follow logic. Are you saying that she lost this ability? Darrell, what happened to her is that she got injured terribly. It took years to recover, physically as well as psychologically. It's clear looking at the times that she's now running that she is back mentally. She's already fixed physically. And I guarantee you, my brother, you're going to see some amazing things from this young lady. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments, please. You're kings and queens. Bless up.